is in the air here at New Hampshire. New Hampshire, once this race continues, things can change in an instant at day 7. Thomas Jowers Jr. did get his lap back. There he goes, celebrating tonight at day. Welcome to Langley Speedway. We're going to go live for the Sim Racing Short Trackers. Qualifying underway right now, as pretty much everybody's done qualifying. Do want to mention that tonight we will be crowning 2 champions. Not only will we be crowning a single season champion, or regular season champion, which looks like it's going to go to Logan Runyon. We are also going to be crowning a triple crown champion, and of course that goes to one driver that has won the most races or whatever at South Boston, Martinsville, and the Langley Speedway. And tonight we're at Langley. Logan Runyon won back at South Boston last week. Joshua Hart won at Martinsville. So he's got a chance to still win tonight and get the Triple Crown out of the way, which would be nice. It's a big, big award. I do know that Joshua Hart does have 2 wins on the season. Logan, on the other hand, has 2 wins as well. So it could go to anywhere right now. But it does look like Logan Runyon will win the championship. He's 24 points ahead currently in front of Chris Stump, who sits 3rd right now in qualifying. It should be a fun race, though. I'm looking forward to it. Been looking forward to it for a while. This is 200 laps. Normally we have 100 laps, but this race is just a tad bit longer. It's still a short race because it is a very short track. You can look here. These guys are also allowed 1 set of tires tonight, which is something different. Usually they don't have a, no, they have a tire limit. Usually they're not allowed any tires, but being the race is a little bit longer, they are allowed 1 set of tires. Most people will come in on lap 100 and get them. So we'll see how it goes tonight for these guys. You can see the weather real fast. 78-degree track temp. Not bad there. It looks like it's a partly cloudy night, so it should be a fun race. At the moment, on top of the board, it is Landon Soraka, teammate to Logan, who's back in 5th actually. But Landon right now 1st, Joshua Hart 2nd, Chris Stump, Royce Schiavano in 4th, Logan Runyon, Adam Maddox is in 6th place, AJ Rogers, Tommy Hayes, Jamie Christensen, David Knowles running a special paint scheme tonight. I'm sure you'll see it. He's an Eagles fan. No, not really. But he is running a special paint scheme tonight. He lost a bet, so he had to run a special paint scheme. Kind of funny. Anyway, Dale Albright, Jerry Stone, and Thomas Ansom right now are not yet to qualify. So I'm looking forward to this race. We got about 2 minutes or so left before we go green. One thing about this track, it is kind of flat. This is actually the very first time I've been here. And also, real fast, I got to give a shout out to Joe Burchett. I actually did not own the track. I meant to buy it, and I completely forgot. So I didn't really have time to buy everything or go get money on the PayPal card. So Joe Burchett, I know you're listening. Thank you much for letting me do that. And so, yeah, I am looking forward to broadcasting this race. It's going to be a fun race to broadcast. And I love short track racing. These guys usually put on a good show. week in and week out. And also, their schedule for next season just released as well. If I can actually find it for you guys, I will. I believe it is right here. They are running a couple of different things um, starting next season. I do know that starting November 7th, they will run something called the NASCAR Grassroots Truck Series. And what that is just a truck series pretty much, but a lot of different shorter tracks. I mean, they do have some bigger ones as well. I know they race Homestead, Miami, but Milwaukee Mile, Myrtle Beach, South Boston. All this begins on November the 7th, and also they did release their next season schedule for the late models as well. I had it up, and I think I might have lost it. Well, I think this is it. Nope, they haven't put it on here yet, so I will get that up for you guys as well and let you know when that starts. I think it's the 27th or something. Let me find out for sure real fast. You can go to our Facebook and like our Facebook as well. Sim Racing Short Trackers on Facebook, and you can see all the information that I got right now. So yeah, right here it is. Presented by Air Insurance Options, and a bunch of other sponsors as well that came on board. They start November 8th at Martinsville, so they don't actually have a long week off. Looks like only 2 weeks off. Then they go to Bristol, Lanier, Richmond. That's on November. That's all of the November races. All these are short track races. Longest race being 200 laps at Bristol. There's a couple other 225 laps there at the Five Flags. So should be some fun racing though. Always a fun time watching these guys race. So we'll see what happens as the gridding has begun, and it does look like we'll show the grid. There we go. Logan Straka, Joshua Hart, P1 and 2. Oh. Back in row number 2, Chris Stump, Roy Schiavano. Row number 3, we got Logan Runyon, who's driving for a championship and the Triple Crown as well. Adam Maddox, AJ Rogers, Tommy Haynes. In row 4, row 5, Jamie Christensen, David Knowles. Row number 6, we got Dale Albright and Jerry Stone. And it looks like Thomas Anson may not actually make it. So it looks like we got 12 guys here tonight, it looks like. There's your pole winner tonight, Landon, in that 21 car from RMS Motorsports. Him and Logan always have great setups for these tracks. Would not be surprised, but keep an eye on that 95. He's been fast the last 2 weeks. He may try to get another win here tonight. As they are rolling, you can see how flat this track actually is. Going to go one more time on this short track before we take the green. The Ford Mustang pace car leading the way. This is 200 laps, like I mentioned. They are allowed one set of tires for this race. I think that's a mandatory caution. It is on lap 100. Caution to come out. All the guys that come down and take fresh tires. Here we go. Through turns 3 and turns 4. Pace car drops in, and the green flag is out, and we're live racing here at Langley Speedway. And already side by side for that second spot. Looks like Chris Stump got up on the curb just a little bit. Battle's going to be for 4th. 6th place, or the number 6, Logan Runyon, will pass the number 76, Roy Schiavano, real fast while I'm sitting here thinking about it. There's your look at the bet that David Knowles lost. And he betted on the Philadelphia Eagles versus Washington Redskins. And I can't show all this stuff because I don't know who's watching. But he does got a special paint scheme he's running tonight. And it looks like, where did that 5 car come from? AJ Rogers now almost 1 lap down. He actually looks like he had to come down pit road. So we already got Landon already on the bumper of a lap car of AJ Rogers. Not sure what's going on with AJ. Hopefully he'll be able to catch a break here and get back around. Caution flag out, and Tommy Hayes went around in a 17 car. Let's see what happened. Running side by side with that 92. David Knowles coming out of turn 4. Do you have help? 26 man collecting just a little bit. No contact really to the wall. That was Dell Albright, that green car. So the guys will catch up to the field, or catch up to the pace car. And we'll get ready to do this again. One thing I love about short track racing is how long it takes for the pace car to drop off. It don't take literally just a few moments for the field to go back green. Sorry about that, guys. I know it's lagging a little bit. Hopefully that'll stop. I know, Joe, we need to get your wheel and pedals back, man. I can't wait to get you back on here. So we're getting ready to double them back up here at this very short track. I think this thing's only 3/8 a mile, I think. I could be a little bit wrong with that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. See which lane the 21 chooses. He's going to be taking the bottom side as the pace lights are off. We will double them back up. And Lando going to choose the low side with his teammate right behind him in that 6 car. Roy Shavato up on the high side at 76 behind the 95. Joshua Hart. Here we go. Pace car pulls in, and the green flag back out again here in Langley, and a battle for second. It is a battle for the Triple Crown right now between Joshua Hart and the 6, and it looks like the 6 is able to clear him for now. And also remember, Logan running for Logan is running for a championship, and honestly, it looks like he's got it won. He's up by 24 points. These guys are actually using that apron to help rotate the center, which is interesting. Especially at 1 and 2. They don't seem like they're doing it too much in 3 and 4. Let's watch it again. Yep, he's definitely using it to help him rotate. Not so much there. Looking back at the 95 car, everybody pretty much single file throughout the entire field. Pass. AJ Rogers goes around David Knowles for 6th place. Sorry about that, guys. Once again, flag issues on my part. Hopefully it'll stop. Probably should have done a refresh of the graphics cards, but whatever. Joshua Hart blinking a little bit right now. Right now it is the 21 of Landon Soraka and the 6 of Logan Runyon. so hard to set up a pass here from what I'm seeing. It's the first time I've been to this track, and I know Joe's probably watching some of the broadcasts as well, and Joe, maybe you can even say it on the chat, but I'm going to guess that this is definitely a one-line track from what we're seeing. I guess you're going to have to get a really good run out of the exit of the corner, try to get to that car's inside, and try to make the pass that way, kind of like what we would see at Martinsville or a track that runs complete lower lines, like last week as well, which was Martinsville. So I'm guessing that's kind of what we're expecting here. Fastest on the track last time by. Actually, it looks like it is Royce Schiavano in the number 76 car. Let's hop on board. Let's hop on the roof cam. Ride with him instead. It's a cool looking shot. You can see where his left fronts are actually getting, especially in some of the exit of these turns. He's actually right on the curb to help him rotate. Again, right there, you see right there, there's your way to pass. Oh, ooh. Oh, I don't know what happened, guys. Oh, it looks like Shimano did get some damage. Let's go back to that. Caution comes out, and it looks like Joshua Hart is around. Oh, yeah, that's a good hit. And that is big for that number 95 car. Remember, he was trying to run for a triple crown, and it looks like he may not. Looks like he just checked up, getting underneath the 6. Oof. There's another shot of it. One more look. Goes below the yellow line, trying to complete the pass. Making contact with Logan, and Royce couldn't check up in time, so both of them guys got some damage. Roy's probably going to have to come in. It looks like he's on pit road. David Knowles, Adam Maddox on pit road as well. Most likely getting damage repaired. I'm trying to see if it looks like the 21 might have some damage on the back part of his car as well. May have scraped the wall some. He does. Don't look like it's going to hurt anything, but it does have some damage on that 21 car. Oop, hit the wrong button. Low line race and use the bumper. That makes sense. Get ready to go back green. As we wait for the pace car to drop in. Up front, the two teammates. And the 21 is going to choose the high line. I believe this is strategy. Watch for the 21 to jump in front of the 6. He's letting his teammate have the low line. Green flag is out. And that's exactly what's happening. 21's going to jump in front as the 6 follows suit. That's the way teammates work. Good pass, or good idea there. Does look like AJ Rogers is going to take off a third from Chris Stump. Chris now under attack from the 17. We've seen him just go around a few moments ago. AJ Rogers, last time by, was the fastest on track by quite a bit. Looks like once this time it's about even with him and the leader. Logan Runyon was the fastest at that time by. Here comes that number 6 again. Up to the bumper of his teammate. Probably pretty comfortable right now, just riding right there. We go back to Joshua Hart. He's working on the 91 of Jerry Stone. Adam Maddox up in front of him. Working on the 26 of Dell Albright. Looks like Maddox will take away the 6th position. And Joshua does take away the 8th spot. Now working on the 7th spot. Trying to take it away from that 26 car. To the inside. Looks like he's going to take it away. A little bit of blinking issue on his side. Up front. Lead change. Logan Runyon to the lead. Over teammate Landon. Don't know if that was by design for Logan to lead a lap or what was going on. That's what it looks like, kinda. These 3 guys slowly pulling away, with AJ Rogers being the fastest out of these 2 the last time by. And it looks like the fastest on track the last couple laps. Adam Maddox trying to hold back that 95 of Joshua Hart. We are only just now 40 laps in this 200 lap race. We'll take a break. We'll be right back live from Langley Speedway here for the Sim Racing Short Trackers. Welcome back. Watching 21. Landon Soraka running down his teammate of Logan Runyon. We have seen that the 5 of AJ Rogers slowly been falling off just a little bit. That last lap was a really good one. But right now, nobody's really able to keep up looking at lap times with that number 6 car. Which shouldn't be much of a surprise. Him and the 21's been fast, man. I mean, these guys have been on it for the entire season. I mean, if you go back and look at the latest races, Landon's also won 2 races, and his teammates won 2 races. So, out of the 9 races we've raced so far, they've won 4. I mean, that's pretty good. Also, guys, I know there's a little bit of a lag issue. I'm not sure what's going on. Hopefully it fixes itself. It's kind of strange it's doing it this much. Back up front for the lead. Landon has been, the last 2 laps has run faster. As we are a quarter away of this race. Remember, we will get a mandatory caution on lap 100 for, or competition yellow for tires. If it comes out a little bit before, they'll probably go ahead and allow that to be the competition yellow. Right now, though, everybody's single file throughout the race. And pretty much it seems like that they are just kind of balancing out tires. I mean, tires are probably a big issue right now to save. Maybe not so much right now, but in the next round we may have to save a little bit. And I got a feeling whoever can save the best tire is probably going to have a chance at winning this thing. I mean, we're watching Tommy Hayes right now to 17. He's done a pretty decent job, starting 8th up to 6th, so he's up 2 spots. Right in front of that, number 94 of Adam Maddox, who started back in 6th, running in 7th. Royce Schiavano not having the night he wanted so far. And that number 76 started 4th up to 8th right now with some damage still that needs to be fixed on that car. Once again, shout out to Joe Burchett, who's in the chat. That's how I'm able to broadcast this race tonight. I forgot to purchase the track, and he was nice enough to help me out, so thank you, Joe, for that. That's what's good about cool teammates that you got to know. Adam Maddox trying to hold off Royce Schiavano. Behind him, David Knowles running that special paint scheme tonight. Wow. As he probably just wants to tear the car up, and I can't say I blame him for the most part. Here comes possibly a pass. The 94, Adam Maddox trying to hold off the 76 of Schiavano. The last couple laps, Schiavano's been faster. He's just unable to get to the inside to complete the pass. These guys are not very far ahead of our leader. Sitting here looking, they're on the back stretch. Going into turn 3, and our leader, as they exit turn 4, our leader's going into turn 3. So these guys not very far ahead in front of our leaders at the moment. They should be okay to make it to a lap 100. I'm sure I'm sure the 76 of Schiavano really needs the caution to come out, as you can see some of the damage still on his car from that earlier wreck that he had. Especially it's on the right side, it looks like was the most part of it. You can see a little bit of it right there. Hood's still up just a little bit, so he's still going to need possibly some more optionals done on that car. One thing about the late models, they're pretty tough though. This is the closest spot battle for 7th. And now you got David Knowles starting to come into the picture as well. Schiavano may look here to try to put a pass on the 94. Not going to be able to do it just yet. Riding on board with Royce Schiavano. Right here's where he gets a run. He gets to run really good on the exit. Maddox looks really good through the center in turn 1 and 2. 3 and 4 though, about even, and the exit probably goes to Schiavano. All the 94 gets loose. A little bump from the 76. That may open up the bottom for Shibano. It looks like he's going to take it. And the bottom is open for David Knowles. And it looks like that spot will be taken by both of them guys, as Knowles trying to complete the pass as well. Adam Maddox falls back to 9th from 7th. Really been on a downslide ever since the drop of the green flag. Up front, it is the teammates, the 6 and the 21. RMS Racing running nose to tail. They got a second and a half gap lead over AJ Rogers right now. Joshua Hart back and forth, Chris Stump in 5th. Looks like right there the 21 will put, that is the 26 one lap down. Dale Albright. Next up would be Adam Maddox. And David Knowles and Roy Shibano, which would be huge. But like I said, I don't think they're going to be able to get there in time, as the competition yellow comes out here in 25 laps. And that will be the symbol of halfway as well. Fastest lap of the race so far. Looks like it is the 21 with a 15.373. Then behind him, the teammate. Actually, the next fastest was Joshua Hart, and then the teammate. Both within the same area as well, with a 4.26 and a 4.31. Looking at the lap times right now, last time by, AJ Rogers was the fastest by 10th over the entire field. We'll see if he can close back up. He may have found something here later in this run. He works off turn 2. Yeah, his gap actually closed quite a bit. Yeah, he's catching back up really fast here as they work out of turn number 4. AJ Rogers, the fastest car on track at the moment. Last time by, he was 5 tenths faster than our leader. "20 laps remain till the competition yellow, and that will allow the drivers to come down and take fresh tires. Usually they're not even allowed to take tires, but being this lap, or this race is just a little bit longer than normal. At 200 laps, they are allowed 4 fresh tires at the 100 lap mark. Ooh, 21 a little loose coming off turn number 4. Does a good job on keeping his car straight. Landed that time by with a 16.299, and AJ with a 16.173 for the driver of the 5 car. That time right there, it was about even with everybody inside of our top 4. Laps just about identical. Joe mentioned in the chat that you're probably going to have to use your bumper. For what I was seeing, I think you may be right. Oh, the 5 with a good run off the exit of turn 2. Not going to do anything with it in 3 and 4. See if he gets another run this time. And I said they wasn't going to catch Adam Maddox. Well, here's Adam Maddox getting ready to go 1 lap down to the 6. And he will fall 1 lap down to the first place car. Let's say AJ may have an opening there, but don't look like he's going to be able to do anything yet. Tomorrow night, guys, we're with the Go Fast Racing League, the only race of the week. And there goes the 21. He's going to go around. Caution comes out. And this actually may be our competition yellow. I'm not real sure, but let's get our replay real fast. He did not have help. Looks like he just lost it coming up off the corner. Oh, he was on the apron, and that may have been what caused it. A little bit too much of it. Oh, and it looks like he may have got a pit road entrance thing as well. So Automatic's going to be your lucky dog. He's going to go around and get back on the lead lap. Let's see if pit road will be open for these guys this time to come in and take 4 tires. No, it looks like we will still have our competition yellow on lap 100 as Logan blinks a little bit. Did have some guys come down, however. Joshua Hart came down to get some damage fixed. Roy Schiavano still getting his damage fixed as well. A couple other guys came down as well. It looks like now we got pit stops happening. I think. Well, Logan came down. Everybody else did too, but Logan did not take tires. Huh. It's interesting. So David Knowles will be up to second. I don't know if these other guys took tires or not either. Shouldn't have. AJ Rogers still on pit road. He may actually be taking tires. Actually, he's going to go a lap down. Huh. That's weird. Schiavano back on pit road as well. Looks like we're going to be doubling them up next time by. So up front, it is the 6 of Logan Runyon, David Knowles, Joshua Hart, Chris Stump, Logan Soraka up in 5th place. Tommy Hayes out of Maddox. And those look like AJ Rogers is now down and out of the pits. A strange one. So the pace lights will be off. It does look like the 26 of Dale Albright's going to get the wave around, so he'll be back on the lead lap. Which leaves us with 3 cars. A lap down, Jerry Stone, Jamie Christian, now AJ Rogers, which is kind of a surprise. Remember, we do have a competition yellow. I'm thinking, I didn't see nobody take tires at stop, so it's kind of strange. Either way, here we go. Here in Hampton, pace lights are back on. I lied, we're not going yet. Real fast, let me show you something on David Knowles' car while I'm thinking about it. So he lost a bet. He bet on a Philadelphia Eagles game for the NFL and lost and said the Eagles was going to lose. Not against me, which is kind of funny because I'm an Eagles fan and I can't really show you all of it. I'm pretty sure you can kind of see it, but I'm not going to show you all of it. It says my name, but even though it's not actually me because he was betting with Adam Maddox. Got Funyuns on the side, Eagles logo on the back, and I can't show you that part. Yeah, green flag. Back out. Sorry about that. I wanted to show you all that. As it looks like Joshua Hart for second. Going to take it away. This is going to mix up this entire field. David Knowles now trying to hold on to third. Looks like he may give up that spot to the 17. Yes, he will. Oh, thinking about putting the bump. Not going to do it just yet. So, we're thinking that there's going to be another caution here in 4 laps if they throw the competition yellow, which we're supposed to allow all these guys to come down and get 4 fresh tires to be on match tires, which should be coming here in just a few laps. We're waiting to see. Here's a pass for the lead. Joshua Hart in a damaged race car to the inside. It's the same way it happened last time. 95 is going to learn a little bit there. And it looks like he may actually be able to complete this pass. And he will complete it on the 6 of Logan Runyon. That is a big spot because he's trying for the Triple Crown. Same as Logan Runyon as well. So we should see the yellow come out. Any time, I think. Maybe we won't. There it is. Oh, the pace, that is a competition. All these guys will have the chance to come down pit road, put 4 fresh tires on. And it looks like that Joshua Hart staying out. Did he already take tires? I don't know. Tommy Hayes staying out. So everybody's staying out besides Logan Runyon, Lennis Rocca, Del Albright, Roy Schiavano. And it looks like everybody else stays out. They may have actually already took tires, and that may be why they're not allowed to come back down and get them. So, Schiavano's done it away. He's still got some damage. He'll probably come back in. Is Jamie Christensen going to come down? No, he's actually been out there for 103 laps without seeing pit road in that number 75 car. Michelob Ultra. He'll be starting for the 21 and the 76. So Joshua Hart will be leading us back to the green flag. It looks like, yes, he will. So we should be getting ready to double him up this time. Nope, maybe next time. There's a ton of damage on the side or the bumper part of that 95 car. Here we go. We are doubled up as we wait for the pace car to drop in. This time, see if that outside line can do something on this restart. Pace car will drop in and green flag. Backed out again here in the Langley Speedway. And it don't look like that outside line going to do anything. So here comes David Knowles to the inside of the 17. And the 17, Tommy Hayes able to stay clear for that second spot. If he's able to clear him, no, not just yet. Might have spoke too soon. That 6 really working to get up there, and you're not sitting there thinking, I'm thinking even if Joshua or Logan finishes even inside top 5, he's going to win the Triple Crown, because Joshua was not at the first race, so his position would not count, even though he won last week. I'm pretty much thinking that it's going to have to be one of these other guys to possibly have a chance to win. We'll have to wait and see. But from what I'm seeing, it looks like that Logan could actually have the Triple Crown as well, now that I'm sitting here adding it up in my head. Either way, he's about to try to pass for 3rd place. Mid-race summary so far: 4 lead changes, or 2 lead changes, 4 cautions for 18 laps. 100 laps completed, 89 remain. Maddox, oh man, I thought he was going to go around. Guys, once again, we'll be broadcasting here on November 4th on YouTube for about a 15-hour or so broadcast. We'll be broadcasted all day with a bunch of different games to cap off that night with the broadcast for the Go Fast Racing League. We'll be playing a bunch of different games for Extra Life Charities, trying to raise money for them. As the pass for second goes to possibly Adam Maddox. 6 blinking just a little bit. Here he comes for third. Adam Maddox takes over to second. Logan up to third. Whoa, there goes the 92. David Knowles going to go around. Caution should fly. Let's see what happened. Was there contact? I don't think there actually was until the last second. Right there. Let's see what happened here from this view to make sure. Oh, there was a little contact. 21 gets into the 92 and then helps him a little bit the rest of the way around. We'll be right back right after this. Getting ready to go back green here at Langley Speedway as the 95 Joshua Hart leading the way. Sorry guys once again for that lag. Looks like I'm gonna have to contact my internet company again. Yay. Green flag about to come back out as Joshua Hart, Adam Maddox, Logan Runyon, Roy Schiavano, Chris Stump. Does look like Landon Rocca had to go to the back end of the line as green flag back out again with only 76 laps remaining. Logan gets around to 76 of Roy Schiavano. Now Chris Stump working on the 76 car. Back up towards the front. Adam Maddox trying to run down Joshua Hart, and you got Logan starting to slowly creep his way up. Last time by, Logan was the fastest on track, with Joshua Hart second, Adam Maddox third fastest on the track. Plenty of time left still in the race. We are still a little under 75 laps to go. Battle for second of Logan Runyon. Logan trying to figure out a way to get around the 94 car. Such a tough place pass. We've seen that all night long tonight. And it's continuing here once again. Here he goes to the bottom of the apron. Gets a little bit of the grass. Got to be careful. He could have easily spun around. Once again, side by side for second place. He gets a little bit of the apron. Going to help rotate. Looks like the 6 car moves into second, pushing that 94 back to third place. Maddox done a pretty good job and able to hold on to that spot. We'll see if he's able to keep third and stay inside the top 3. He does got Logan's teammate Landon right behind him, but he is being worked on by the 76 Royce Schiavano. Schiavano last time by pretty fast. I mean, he's still got a little bit of damage. You can see the 76 with a little bit of damage. Here comes the 21 trying to take away the third spot from the 94. There he goes, and he will take away third. Now Schiavano starting to work on the 94 of Adam Maddox to try to take away fourth. Maddox slowly starting to fall back, and he will not have a lot of time to get back up there and try to run, as this race is ticking down. We only got about 60 laps remaining once we hit the line. Make that 61 laps remaining once we hit the line. Here comes the 76, giving the 94 a little bump. That's got to be some interesting team speak talk. But up front, it is still Joshua Hart leading the way by 1.7 seconds. And he's done pretty much that almost for a while now. 42 laps led. Logan has 62 laps led. Just realized that the 98 Chris Stump is in pit road. So unfortunately for Chris, no chance at a championship now. He was the second place in points. So it don't look like he's going to even have the slightest chance now being his own pit road. And ultimately probably out of the race. He may have blown up in the 98 car. AJ Rogers working on David Knowles. You've seen AJ, he was really fast, and here he goes underneath the 92. Looks like he's going to complete the pass, move him into 6th place. Right up in front, it is still Roy Schiavano working on the 94 of Adam Maddox. Guys, tomorrow we got one more broadcast tomorrow night at Martinsville Speedway for the Go Fast Racing League. We do not have none this weekend at all, which is probably a good thing, so I can come out and fix my internet. Friday we do not broadcast. Saturday don't broadcast. Sunday don't broadcast. Monday we don't broadcast. And we're back on Tuesday for Halloween special from Watkins Glen Speedway for Dynasty Racing League. As Maddox and did Landon disconnect? Nope, he's back up. Maddox trying to hold on to 4th place. Roy's trying his best to get around. Logan really struggling right now to try to close the gap in. Last time by, he's been faster the last few laps, but not a lot of time. About 1.4 seconds back to our leader. There's your distance from each driver to the leader. So you can see the gap slowly trying to close for Logan. 16.079 this time by. Joshua Hart, 16.049 for him last time by as he comes off turn number 4. And this time, a 9.89 for with the 15 though, and he will have a lap course. That actually may help Logan get up and have a chance at closing that gap even more. Let's jump back up to that and see how he gets around a lap car. Of course, the definition of any short track, he's going to get through it really easy, it looks like. He is working through traffic, however, and he does a good job of that. Here we go. AJ Rogers is caught up with Shivano side by side. Rogers wants to take over 5th place in at number 5. It looks like he's going to be able to using the bottom line. He takes it away. Now Rogers is going to be working on the 94 of Adam Maddox. Maddox doing a really good job on, sorry about that, doing a really good job on being able to stay up there. Oh, who was that? The caution come out? Yes, it did. And that was Adam Maddox, went around. In the 94 car, contact between him and the 5. Oh, he's trying to save it, and he just slung it back into the wall so he wouldn't cause no more. One more look at it here. The 5 got up into him a little bit. He tried to overcorrect, back up into the wall, and ultimately ended his knot. So that allows the field to get bunched back up. We'll see how that plays out for the 95 now that we are right up there with each other once again. Alright. What do you guys think? Joshua will be able to hold off Logan? Especially now that Landon's behind Joshua. Will Landon let the 6 car in? That's going to be interesting. That's an interesting call. Of course, Roy Shivano up in 4th, but once again starting on the outside. David Knowles in at 92, starting 5th. Tommy Haynes. Hayes, sorry, starting in 6th. Dale Albright in 7th. AJ Rogers will restart in 8th. Jamie Christensen will restart in 9th place. And Jerry Stone in 10th. Pace light should be going out next time by. Let's jump back a Six cautions so far for 27. What's going to be 29 once we take the green. 40 laps remain, about to go down to 39. She's at 92. Here we go. Oh, man. This is going to be fun. Green flag, back out. That 95 got a star, and the 21 did let the 6 in. Shimano looking to go 3 wide. Oh man, the 17 backs out. No, we're still 3 wide. No one giving an inch, and we are still 3 wide. This is not going to end good. There's no way. Contact. The 17 to the 76. 76 gets left out. As he continues to fall back just a little bit. Now side by side with AJ Rogers for 7th. Contact once again. The 5's on the apron. He's going to do a good job of saving it. As we continue to watch these guys. Oh, the 17 with the bump from the 5. Oh, how is Royce able to keep that car up there? Winning another bump from the 5, and the 5 may go. Nope, he's able to save that. Can Royce get in front of him? Not just yet. Now he looks like he's clear. No. We'll try to line it up again and see what happens. These guys do not have patience for the final race of the season, that is for sure. This right here is just a battle for the 5th spot, and these guys are racing like it's a battle for the lead on the last lap. Here comes the 5, AJ Rogers underneath the 17 for 6th place. Royce Shimano following as well. Shimano gets loose, and he does correct it. Tommy will fall all the way back to 8th. AJ Rogers working on the 26. Here he comes looking underneath. Del Albright. And the 76. Contact. Round they go. Big wreck. 3, 4 cars possibly involved. There you go. 76 gets into the 26. Oof. 75 was doing such a good job on keeping that car out of the wall. And unfortunately got caught up in it was Jamie Christensen, just minding his business. So if we can go back just a little bit. Riding on board. With the 75. Really had nowhere to go. Oof. So we're going to line them back up and do it again with, this should be about a 23, or about 25 lap shootout, I think. 24 lap shootout. As it has been pretty much now all Joshua Hart. Now Logan and Landon. Landon's going to be starting on the high side of the 95, and Logan and his teammate will be starting right behind Joshua Hart, and of course back in fourth, David Knowles and AJ Rogers back in fourth and fifth. They've done a good job tonight. So the pace lights will be getting ready to go out this time around. Should be anyway. As the pace car lights will be going off this time. So we'll be lining them up, and it looks like it's going to be about a 20, what is that, 22? 22 lap shootout. So a very fast pace. Now these guys are really going to go at it. We think last time was bad. This is going to be fun to watch. These cars really go at it here. As the pace car gets ready to drop in, green flag is back out. Joshua able to get a pretty solid start. The 92 trying to do everything he can to get up there and run. He's underneath the 21 right now of Landon. The 76 of Roy Schiavano also, as beat up as that car is still in this race. Looking right now underneath the 21. Landon just can't get down at the moment, so he's really struggling. Just jump back up towards the front. Rubber really starting to take place as well. The last time by, the fastest was our leader. As you can see him here. Pass for fifth. Landon able to get back on the inside of Roy Schiavano. AJ Rogers working on the 6 car. AJ was really fast earlier. We got a car in the wall. Or somebody hit the wall. I think the 21 may have. There's some damage on the 21 car. See if he got it. I don't see it. I see it a little bit there. I don't know what happened. He does got some damage though. Back up to second. Logan Runyon trying his best to catch up to the lead, but he does got his hands full right now with AJ Rogers in that 5 car, trying to take away second place. The gap now out to a 1 second gap from first to second. You can see the 5 using the apron, and like most guys have tonight, to help rotate the car. As they come out of turn 4, the last time by, Joshua Hart, the fastest on track. We're going to have 10 laps to go. Battle for fourth. David Knowles is going to give it up to Landon in the 21. A good run out that the 5's trying to get. Pretty much where you got to go to set up in order to make a pass. Try to get to his inside. Landon or Logan blinking just a little bit. That's got to be distracting for the 5 car. As the gap continues to grow from first place to second, Joshua Hart continues to lead the way. We're going to have 6 laps to go at the line. Joshua may be the first. Oops, sorry, I hit the wrong button about that. Joshua's going to be the first, if he goes on and wins this race, will be the first triple winner that we've had back-to-back winner in a row. He's won at Myrtle Beach 2 weeks ago, won at Martinsville last week, and looking to win again tonight at Langley. I'm not sure what this exactly does for the Triple Crown because I know he won last week at Martinsville and it looks like he may be on the way to win tonight. But he did not race the first race that we had, which would qualify you for the Triple Crown back at South Boston. So I'm not sure what that's going to do for him with that, but I do know he is looking to go to victory lane again. As he comes through turn 3 and 4. He is going to see the white flag this time. One more lap around to end the season. Here for the Sim Racing Short Trackers. Down the backstretch into turn 3 and 4 for the final time of the season. Coming off turn 4, your winner is going to be Joshua Hart, but your champion, Logan Runyon, will win the championship. That's a big win. Congratulations to Logan. And congratulations to Joshua as well. We're going to pull in first. I don't know who we want to pull in. We'll probably pull in our points leader, or our championship leader first. As you see the 95 celebrating. As well as the 6. Going to celebrate as well. Let's pull in. Oh, Logan did he disconnect? Let's pull in Logan. He picks up the win here tonight. Or picks up second and wins the championship. Hey, Logan, you got me?
10-4.
Man, winner of the championship. That's going to be big. It's been, you know, not a real long season, but still a pretty lengthy one. And you was able to come out and put on a good show. Finish second place tonight, but able to pick up the championship. Talk us through your whole season, man. What's it like to win the championship here?
It's been a lot of work, really, for the most part at the beginning of the year when we actually put time into the setups. A lot of these guys picked up speed. I feel like if we had a longer season, it probably would have been a lot tighter points battle than it was.
And I think, now I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure you won the Triple Crown because Joshua was not, did not race back at South Boston. So I'm pretty sure it goes to you as well, man. And I know that's a big accomplishment to be able to win or be able to win that. But let's talk a little bit about your championship, man. You and your team, I mention this every week, do a good job on these setups, and you mentioned a little bit longer season. It could be a different story, man. But still, you was able to win back at Five Flag Speedway in South Boston, and you come up just short here tonight, but you was really fast. What's it like, man, every week being that consistent? That's got to be, you know, a lot of pressure put on week in and week out to be that consistent.
Oh, well, I mean, you kind of have a general idea on the setups week, so there ain't, you're not starting from scratch every week on that, but we've gone different ways here the past couple of races trying stuff that hasn't worked out for us. We both ran a completely different setup here tonight, and I feel like the one he ran or Landon ran was probably better than mine.
Well, you still win the championship, which was the main goal that you all came in here to do, and you did that. And congratulations to you and your team as well. I know that's a big win or a big thing to have. So congratulations to you on that. And anybody you want to give shout outs to for the entire season?
Landon was working with me all season, helping with setups, and Adam for running the league.
Good job, buddy. And hopefully we'll talk to you next season.
10-4, thank you.
Buddy. Next up, let's bring in Joshua Hart, who just came in. Hey, Josh, you got me?
Yes, sir.
Man, a big win tonight. 103 laps led, and you got in a little bit of trouble early, but still, with the damaged race car, you was able to battle back and still dominate. Talk us through your night.
Yeah, I've been battling with internet issues for a while, so I'm not sure if I was blinking and he didn't see me or what, but yeah, just bounced back, and this is a short run set of all the me out.
Sorry about that, man. I was having it lagged pretty bad on my end as well just now, but still a good run tonight and a first place 103 last man. How much time do you put in working these setups? This is a different type of track, being it's a little bit more flat around here.
I have a lot of time. I just got a good team, and they send me a good base to work with, and then I just adjust on. I can come in here in about 15 minutes and adjust it to my driving style.
Yeah, and I know about the internet issues. I've been having for about 3 or 4 days myself for some odd reason. Go figure. But man, that's still.
Must have Comcast.
Right now I kind of wish I did. I don't know. I like Comcast in a way, but I don't in a way, and I've had trouble. I don't know. Anyway, man, congratulations on a big win. I know that you didn't get in here at the start of the season. I think some of these guys better be lucky. But anybody you want to give shout outs to?
Just everybody on the Roughnecks. Thank you guys for putting it on, and I guess Adam is the person in charge of the league, so thank you.
Thank you, buddy, and hopefully we'll see you next season. I know we don't have really much of a break between next season and now, but hopefully we'll see you here in a couple weeks whenever the new season starts.
Sound good. See you.
Buddy. Next up, let's bring in third place AJ Rogers, who finishes in third. Hey, AJ, you got me? AJ Rogers, you got me?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yep, I got you. Well, man, started 7th, and I'm going to be honest. You was really fast at one point in this race, and you continue to get faster as the night went on. Talk us through your night. That was interesting to watch you drive, and you was really putting them down.
Well, thank you. Big shout out to my team, the Roughnecks. Like I said before, we work countless hours on setups, and some of us more than others. We won't mention any names, but I missed the starts. I had to start in the pits. Had an EOL penalty for that. Made a mistake in the pits. Had to start in the back, a lap down. So it was rough, but it was a lot of fun. It was challenging. We had plenty of laps to do something with it, but it was a lot of fun.
How much during this race did the track change? I can see now compared to where it started. I see a solid black line around the bottom. All that rubber starting to build up and stuff. How much did the track change tonight from what you all expected?
A ton. It was definitely a handful to drive by the end of the race. I was expecting it to actually get tight, and it was definitely loose.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of cars kick out from the back end, but still, man, 7th place. I'm gonna be honest. There was at one point in time you was the fastest for consecutive laps after lap after lap. I think it was like 20 laps in a row. I was watching it, and you was just picking guys up and putting them down. So a good run and congratulations. I know that's a big finish for you, 3rd place. I'm sure you wanted to get the win, but still 3rd place. You can't really complain about. Anybody you want to give shout outs to?
Definitely to my sponsors and my team. I've said them before, the Roughnecks, my sponsors, Air Insurance Options, and Midwest Power Source. We just have a lot of fun as a group.
Well, you showed it tonight. I mean, 3rd place, man. And I'm gonna be honest. From where you started and where you finished, and you wouldn't look at that and be like, well, this guy's that fast, but you showed it that you had a setup and you guys worked hard on it. So congratulations on that, and I hope to see you here in a couple weeks when the new season begins.
Oh yeah, definitely. You'll definitely see me in the Super Late. We have a lot of fun with those, and actually, insurance companies sponsoring that league, so it'll be pretty cool.
And what is the name of the sponsor again?
It's Our Insurance Options, and then we got Midwest Power Source also.
All right, awesome. All right, man, we'll talk to you here soon, and guys, we'll have more information about the sponsorship as well on our next broadcast once we're back with these guys. So, AJ, thank you again, and congratulations on third place.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks, buddy. All right, that's going to wrap up this season. Guys, first off, I want to give a big apology, not only to you guys watching, but to this league. My internet was complete crap tonight. I know there was some lagging issues when we was trying to interview Joshua, which he was having internet issues as well. I was having internet issues. It didn't really match that great. But a huge congratulations to Logan. Honestly, a well-deserved championship. I mean, him and his team has always been the fastest week in and week out. So congratulations to them. And I look forward to being back here. And hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow night when we go to Martinsville, the Go Fast Racing League. That's all, everybody. Have a good night, and God bless. Flag is in the air here at New Hampshire. New Hampshire. This race continues. Things can change in an instant at day 7. Thomas Showers Jr. did get his lap back. There he goes, celebrating tonight at day